I came up with the nastiest joke earlier because someone was talking about when they were pregnant. I was watching a video and they were like, "When I'm pregnant, I can't wait, and I want to have a home with a view every morning when I wake up," and all this bullshit. And I was like, "Well, at one time we all had a womb with a view." And I was like,
oh my God.
I was like, I can't believe that just popped into my, like, out of nowhere. The first thing I thought of, well, at one time in life we all had a womb with a view.
That's okay because we had Chinese for dinner, and we ate over with the guys, and one of them doesn't eat egg rolls, or he can't eat them supposedly. So Ben goes, he was like, "Oh, can I have your egg roll?" And Jesse's like, "Sure." And then not even 2 minutes later, Ben was like, "Would you like my meat stick for that egg roll?" I'm like,
"Oh my God."
Oh my God. He's like, "What?" Like, I'm like, "It's steak on a stick. Please don't say meat stick."
It's a steak on a stick.
Yeah, but he was just like, "What?" And then he said it again.
All right, I'm going to mute out and we're going to go live.
I am too. Yay.
Please remember, the views and opinions expressed by this show or any other show on DV Radio and its guests are strictly those of said individuals and do not reflect those of the DV Radio staff nor the staff of Dysfunctional Veterans.
Uh-oh, I pushed the lid on.
It's in a faggot, Jimmy.
Threats and detectives.
Seaman Trucking. We'll pack your shit for you.
Go down to Pound Town? Into Pound Town?
Dysfunctional.
I see Janet Reno in a pink bunny suit rappelling out of a helicopter with an AR-15, and I'm like, this is fucking fantastic.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
We are extra disgruntled tonight.
I like the feeling between my butt cheeks.
I have to walk around the store with a mug, and people are like, "Oh, what are you doing? Drinking coffee?" Like, no, I'm promoting DV. I can use the promo code Marquis and get 0% off.
Ah, hey, DV, you want to see how smart you are? Click on my ring.
Yes.
Get a little bit of foreskin in with that.
He does talk a lot about his grandma's titties.
Yeah, I mean, she's probably heard a lot worse out of me.
I didn't see a box from Tasteful Treasures.
Oh, jeez. Syrup up my mouth a little.
That reminds me of a Marine joke.
We'll talk quietly amongst ourselves.
Good thing we didn't say you better tune in. This is one for the record books. You don't want to miss it.
It's time to get swinging at the Barracks party.
That is right. It is a Barracks party on New Year's Eve night, December 31st, 2018. It is 22:30 on the East Coast. Well, 22:32 now. 10:32 p.m. for those on the East Coast that don't have some military time. I'm Boner Wood. It's WDVR, DVRadio.net. We have PTSDog, Joaqiun Juatai somewhere in the background. We got Mr. DV Oink, Miss Google, and we will have Nevermore show up later on in the show as long as nothing, gets in the way. How's everyone doing this fine New Year's Eve night?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing super fantastic.
Woohoo!
Doing good here. Just keep bumping my ale horn and knocking it over.
He said ale horn.
That's my Christmas present. I got a wonderful Viking drinking horn, but it's not real stable even with little legs, so I have to pay attention to it, I guess.
Also, my drinking horn wasn't enough for you?
No, Bo, it was not.
Okay, I'll remember that.
It was too small.
Hey, Oink, how you doing, brother?
Well, surviving some more aftershocks. We're doing all right.
Hey, what's the numbers on how many aftershocks or earthquakes you guys have had up there in Mr. Alaska?
Well, before I looked at it Saturday, it was up to over 6,100 since November 30th. So.
That's ticket Google's getting some ice.
But this last one here was a 5.0, the close one, and there was actually one a minute before that. It was almost 6 or was 5.9 up there by Denali. So yeah, we're surviving them.
Good, good. Well, what have all of you done this New Year's Eve day?
Sleep. And prepare for tonight's show. Sleep.
I was sitting here last night trying to finish up Saturday night's podcast at Barracks Talk, and I was using my lovely wireless Logitech mouse. That is, good. It's great. It's wonderful. I'm not joking. And Microsoft wanted to fuck me, so I'm sitting here. Every time I would move it, it would highlight all of this, all the tracks, and I was like, no, I don't want to do that. So I'd go back, and it'd jump back to the beginning when I'm like an hour in, and I was getting so frustrated. So I had to switch to the touchpad, which I absolutely despise. So I spent 2 extra hours on making that podcast last night, which was wonderful. Just absolutely super fantastic.
Sounds like it was fun. I apologize for the noise, by the way.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I do.
Let's get Miss Nevermore up in here. I might have to turn off her camera. I don't know yet. I don't know why it does that. I don't like it when it does that, but let's
yeah, I didn't like it either when my camera was on. I'm like, motherfucker.
I don't know why it does that. Oh, see, our meetings that we have every Saturday night doesn't do that, but when you just do a pop-up meeting, it does that. Anyway, you there, Nevermore?
Pop-ups.
Right. Pop-ups. How you doing, Nevermore? You there?
I am. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. It's
Hello? Is this thing on? Where am I? What day is this? Are you my daddy?
There it is. But yeah, tonight is just a Barracks party. We're all getting together like we try to every year on New Year's Eve to try and bring in the new year with you guys and say goodbye. So this year, even though we don't say bye to anything until it's gone forever, right? Right? Yeah. Anyway, we don't have Recoil. I don't know why. I guess he doesn't love us anymore. DV6, of course, was too tired, and he has to get up in the morning to go to Boston. That he swears he doesn't say. But he's going to be giving out the homeless bags tomorrow, correct?
Yes. Yes. And of course, he brought all of them home and shit. And then when he got home, it's funny. He got home, and I'm like, it's going to snow tonight, right? He goes, what? I'm like, yeah. So they can't really stay in the back of the truck.
Yeah, well, we were doing the video earlier, and one of the vets from the vet house called over, and they're talking about the sleeping bag or the homeless bags, and then he goes, "It's going to rain tonight. You got tarps?" And Six is like, "What? It's supposed to rain tonight?" And he starts losing his shit. So, needless to say, DV6 lost his training of thought for the rest of that video, and he could not get back on track. That's all he was thinking about was getting those bags off the truck and into the house. So that was fun.
Yep.
But he, again, wanted me to thank each and every one of you. If you didn't hear us Saturday or on the podcast that was posted very fucking early this morning, because that's how I would do it. He wants to thank each and every one of you for the birthday fundraisers, any Facebook fundraiser that you've done, any donations, materialistic, monetary, or otherwise, any sharing, anything you've done to help DV Farm, whether it was shoponsmile.amazon.com or any number of other things that you've done. Just thank you. We cannot tell you how much it is appreciated. Without all of you and the support and just the small things you guys do, you don't understand how much it helps keep things going at the DV Farm. So please, thank you. And look for that birthday fundraiser that DV6 is going to have starting in a couple of days. I'm assuming tomorrow. I'm not sure. But he wants to do his birthday fundraiser for the farm. So and I will quote, he said, "You will get tired of seeing it." So get prepared for seeing that a few times on the main DV page. If you didn't get to see that video, you can go over to Dysfunctional Veterans Facebook and you can watch that 39-minute video, I think it was. Yeah, so.
That was a long one.
Oh, yeah, it was.
He watched it like 6 times since then.
Oh, I'm glad he did.
He goes, it worked out really well that you were there with me because, You know, when I started losing my train of thought, you were in the background and you're like, nope, we got to do this and we got to talk about this.
That's great. Yeah, every time we do a video, I ask them, I'm like, what are we talking about? Oh, we're just going to cut and do bullshit and blah, 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 but we do need to talk about this. I'm like, okay, what order do you want to do them in? Oh, no particular order. And he spends like 2 seconds on them, and he wants to go more in depth, and then he's like, what was I supposed to talk about? I don't know. You just said we're going to shoot the shit. I'm like,
he does.
Oh, how was your day, Nevermore?
Well, let's see. We've already set Valentine's Day at work, but you know how the Chinese do a new year and it's the year of the whatever? 2018 was the year of the stupid. Apparently, for Valentine's Day this year, all of the little toys that you hit the button for, all of them are about ass. So 2019, year of the ass.
Nice.
Well then.
Oh, shit.
I currently have Baby's Got Back stuck in my head from the dinosaur dancing down the aisle that some kid set loose.
That's great.
There's also a little llama that shakes its booty.
I can't wait to see all of this. That's hilarious.
Oh, you'll get videos. I was just too tired tonight. You'll get videos.
Right?
You do every year. You know this.
Oh, of course. So what are you guys looking forward to most after the clock strikes midnight here on the East Coast? And other than sleep, obviously.
Damn it, you took my answer.
Dude, every year we say, this year sucked. It's going to be I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just going to let 2018 just go quietly, and I'm just going to brace myself and see what kind of fuckery 2019 brings in.
Yeah, right? I had the same thought. I'm like, man, nothing ever changes, so...
2016, we were all... I heard everybody, man, this year has sucked. 2017 is going to be better. 2017 sucked just as bad. Then 2018 sucked just as bad. We're just going to not say anything. I'm not making any resolutions. I'm not doing shit except hoping that I frickin' sleep.
Well, the year that I win the lottery, the year that I win the lottery and $1 million shows up in my bank account, that will be the year that it ain't going to be worse than the year prior. So,
yeah, and I think you and I are currently in a competition to see who can get the least amount of sleep possible.
Right. I think we're on track, though. I think we're doing good.
I think we're tied neck and neck right there, about averaging about 1.5, 2 hours a day now.
Yeah, I finally
just sleep on the radio. That's what I tend to do, I guess.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, speaking of trying to catch up on sleep, I seen that meme about the average person has sex with so many people during a year, and I was like, yeah, well, how many hours does the average person sleep? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not even close to that. Oh, shit. So, anybody else? What you looking forward to at midnight other than sleep?
Well, I wrote or started writing the foreword for my next book today. So I'm looking forward to moving forward with that project.
What do you have planned for it, if I may ask, and you would like to tell if you would?
Well, the second book is not going to be anything like the first book. The first book essentially is a handbook for PTSD service dog handlers and a resource. Second book is just going to be the stories of veterans who have used PTSD service dogs. And that's it. It's just going to be their stories. And it's going to be whatever story they want to tell me. I'm not going to sit there and, okay, well, tell me about your time in the war, all that. I'm going to ask, okay, tell me about how your service dogs changed your life. And then we're just going to have a discussion and we're going to get that story out. And I'm pretty excited because I've got hopefully the first chapter lined up with a Vietnam vet who has had service dogs since the 80s, since before the ADA was written. So I'm looking forward to that conversation and those interviews with him because there's a lot of learning. There's a lot he can teach me about the history of service dogs in the United States that not a lot of people, know about. So I'm pretty excited. I think that's going to be real interesting.
Yeah,
that was way before the ADA was even enacted.
Yeah, it was enacted in 1990, and it wasn't reconfirmed and a lot of changes made until 2010. So, I mean, he saw service dogs in their infancy.
Yeah, I mean, you've talked a little bit about this, Joaqiun, you know, I mean, the fact that you're getting all these stories, but when you think about it, you're going to see the history of before, during, and currently of service animals as a whole in that book when you come down to the brass tacks. And that's I'm really looking forward to it.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Yay!
Well, honestly, I'm looking forward to the stuff that we're bringing to all of our DV Radio listeners, supporters, sponsors, affiliates, partners. We do have some things that we're getting ready to roll out in the next couple of weeks. I just got confirmation today that we're one step closer to giving all of you DV Radio's coffee named Battlegrounds from Ubora Coffee. So look forward to that in the next few weeks. We'll have that ready for ordering for you guys to have. And Mr. Sal, your 2 bags is already on the way. You were the first one to get that taste. So hopefully as soon as you get that, you let us know what it tastes like and how you like your Battlegrounds DV Radio coffee from Ubora Coffee Roasters. So I was real excited for that. And yes, I am looking at trying to get us some type of t-shirt for all of the listeners, because you guys have been asking about that for so long. It's not that I didn't want to give it to you, it's just we don't have funds. But hopefully we can talk to a few people and get that rolling out within the next couple of months. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next year, most definitely.
And hopefully it'll be a shirt that won't get banned from my work this time. The last one got banned. Of course, my boss is no more, so maybe they won't read between the lines and figure out the shirt's politely telling you to fuck off.
I just hope that my body doesn't want to decide to get more stuff taken out of it, because I've already had my appendix and gallbladder out. There ain't too much more that I can give away.
I was going to say, bro, we got to stop competing, because I'm running out of organs. I think I got a kidney left, and maybe a pancreas.
Right.
They're coming for your spleen.
Yeah, that'll be the next fucker to go, probably. That's all I need. Oh, me.
You had the year I had a couple of years
in the body?
Everybody talk at once, please. Do what? One person at a time.
How many useless organs are there in the body?
Those are the 2 useless organs, the appendix and gallbladder.
We don't have to worry about Bo's brain. They could check that out.
Actually, I actually did find out that the liver does regrow itself, so you could lose
it does.
half or a little bit more of it, and you're fine. So I don't want to lose my liver. I'm not saying I want to. Don't you think about it. Don't you even fucking think.
You can live off of just one kidney.
Yeah, I don't want to live off of just one kidney. I have enough problems with my kidneys.
You know.
I would, if I had one kidney, they would probably put me on dialysis, and I could not. Yeah, my body would completely fuck me over then.
You want to be able to get to your dialysis appointments.
They'd have to do an in-home dialysis treatments. They would.
I'll give you one of mine. Like I said, I'm running out of spare parts, but I got at least one spare kidney.
Oh, me. Oh, me, oh, my, what a wonderful day.
It just seems like when one organ goes to shit, like right after that, when they took out the ovaries, then everything went to hell, and I was going to the hospital like every 6 weeks. And then I guess this year you decided to take note and try to outdo me here.
Well, I mean, I ain't got no ovaries, and I don't want to get rid of my testicles, so had to do something.
Up next, those balls have been removed.
No, not happening.
2019's listening to us, and they're like, okay, challenge accepted, motherfuckers.
Right. I don't know what they're talking about in chat, but I just seen Spooky Cat say it'd be called DV Hard. The thoughts that went through my mind just now.
Oliver Stone making a film about the NSA listening to DVs.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That'd be funny.
DV Hard. That's...
So the second film would be DV Harder. And the third would be DV Harderer.
And the prequel would be called DB Pre-Ejaculate. Anyway,
Wow, that went south fast.
Why do you guys always have to talk about penises?
because it's fun, just like farting.
Nice to see y'all haven't cleaned up your act.
Right? You know what's funny is watching a dog fart. It is. Because Yogi, when he's shitting and he farts, he looks back and jumps like something's coming to get him. It's like a fucking boogeyman scare. That is the funniest thing.
Not Skeeter. He just farts and leaves the room and you don't know that it's happened, and then all of a sudden you're like, ugh, and you're looking around going, did you just do no? Yeah, the dog's in the hallway staring back smiling.
Right.
Yeah, I'm talking about you. Don't look at me.
Don't look at me. Oh, shit.
That dog has the most haughty, expressive looks. He can look at you and you feel about a half an inch tall.
Well, I look at him and I feel like the lowest person on the face of the earth because he is just the cutest damn thing in the world.
Oh, he knows it too.
Yep.
He was sick, and I got messages all day about how much he was feeling better. I get home that night, and he's laying on the couch, literally not moving, head hung over, and I'm like, I thought you said he was feeling better. That turkey was doing everything he could to make me feel sorry for him because I'd spent the previous night up all night, rubbing his belly, keeping him company, and that little shit was playing it up, acting like he was about to die just so I'd come over there. He ain't dumb,
funny.
that's for sure.
That dog is not dumb.
Well, if you guys want, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll try to reflect on DB Farm and DB Radio a little bit more, and PTSDog, and whatever the fuck else you guys want to reflect on. And I don't know what else. We'll do something. I don't know. We don't have an itinerary. This is a Barracks party. Who the fuck knows what's going to happen? But you're listening to Barracks Party right here on dbradio.net. I'm Boulderwood. We got Oink, Miss Google, Nevermore, and Joaqiun, Juatai, also known as PTSDog. We'll be back right after this.
DB Radio. You could listen to one of those other stations, but what would your friends think?
You are listening to WDVR, only on dvradio.net.
Yes, we're back to Barracks Party, New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2018, about to be January 1st, 2019. How long is it going to take all of you guys to write 2019 instead of 2018?
I started last week.
Good. Glad to hear that.
And, whoops, I guess I should put my mic down. I'll be changing the 8 to a 9 on all of my apprehension paperwork for the next 6 months.
Nice. Nice.
I'd say give it a month or two.
A month or two.
Yeah, it'll take me about 6 months. It usually does.
Oh, shit. You guys, you're so funny. Oh, my God.
We do our best.
Oh, man. Still got this fucking cold. I listened to the part of last year's show because that's what I do when I have nothing else to do in my spare time. And, of course, I was sick on the Barracks party for New Year's Eve last year as well, so...
Well, it is winter time.
Right?
I mean, you don't go outside, but still.
Well, shit happens.
Yep.
So, what did you guys like this year that happened for 2018?
I did get to go see the DB farm.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Pictures doesn't do it justice. You have to actually be there and get to walk around and just, I don't know. It was pretty amazing. People should go visit or something. I don't know. My brain's asleep.
I agree.
You see pictures, but then you get there and you take the tour and you're like, holy shit, this is a lot of work.
Anybody else?
Cricket.
Wow, you guys had an interesting year.
Well, I published my book. That was kind of a big deal. That was pretty cool.
Well, I asked what was something you guys loved about 2018. Come on now.
Getting the book done, that was a big deal. That was pretty awesome. And it's hard to describe working with an editor to get a book to the place where it's ready to, hit print. It's a difficult process. It's painful. It's joyful. It's tearful. But, getting that done was a big deal. That was, the culmination of a couple of years of hard work and a dream that probably had been in the back of my mind for 3 or 4 years before I did it. So that was pretty cool. And going and visiting the DV farm.
Good. What about you, DV6? I mean, Google.
I was going to say DV6 is sleeping.
Right.
I don't know. A lot happened this year.
Okay, what was some of the best moments that you liked about this year?
Going to pick up Tank. That was so funny. Six was like, we have to talk about this, and freaking recoil calls, and I'm like, yep, I'm on my way. I'm walking out the door, and Six is like, where the fuck you going?
I think Google was more transfixed on the Oreos that she got for recoil because she knew that she would get her some extra Oreos on the side.
Actually, I didn't.
You got nothing for yourself while you were at the store.
No, I didn't.
See, I can't believe that. I'm sorry.
I know. It's true.
I want a receipt, damn it.
I know. I didn't get myself.
What about you, Oink?
I don't know. It's been kind of a crazy year, from the school shooting to start off the year to just the, craziness of becoming from a listener to somewhat of a guest host every once in a while to falling asleep, being the first to do that on the show. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's not easy. Somebody has to do it, so I'll take that one, I guess.
On a live show, nonetheless.
Exactly.
Yeah,
7
right?
minutes to go. 7 minutes or 8 minutes, something like that to go, and you hear the snoring in the background. Classic.
It was great. That was really funny.
That was a great moment, yeah. Yeah. It's like, Google, shh. Do you hear somebody snoring?
I heard it too.
Done.
And then me and Recoil was like, Oink!
No.
Were you asleep? No. Sounded like you're drunk over there, slurring words and shit.
That was so funny.
Oh, man. Frosty's like, I wish I was able to listen to that show live.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Oh, man. Hey, you got to work with him, so.
Yeah, I know. But, no, it's been, like I said, it's kind of a crazy year. But kind of looking forward to a new year, even though it'll probably be the same, like everybody else has said. I'm not making any kind of resolutions or anything like that, because shit, they never come true anyway, so.
Yeah, right? Nothing's going to change.
No.
Well, as long as the VA doesn't put a hold on my room for the 100th, millionth, 11th, 1000th, billionth, trillionth, gazillionth fucking time, and it actually gets, yeah, they will, and it actually gets built. That'll be something I'm looking forward to. But other than that, I'm not going to get excited about anything. I try not to get excited about things until I see shit happening or it actually happens. So.
Yeah, right.
Yep. Everybody's like, but it's a new year. Yeah, I survived 1 year. Now I got to survive another one. So
You gotta do more than just survive.
Nevermore's over there like, fucker, you better not. You better not fucking die.
I will come resurrect you to kick your ass.
All right.
If you die, what the fuck are we gonna do with the radio?
I don't know. You guys couldn't do shit for a month, apparently.
I know.
Yeah.
And dude, until his room's built, I can't learn how to do it, so he can't die.
So,
right.
Yeah, me and Six were talking about that when me and him had our first meeting after I'd got back from the hospital. And I was like, so what would happen if you had to run all three and something happened to me and you had to run the radio station as well? He went, oh, fuck, no, it's gone. It's done. No more.
Yeah.
And I was like, you can't do that.
He can and he would.
Yeah. So we actually got to talking about that last week. I think it was Friday or Saturday, early that morning. And because he was talking about everything he had to do, for the farm and DV and how things have ramped up this year, especially at the latter part of the year. And I said, just imagine now, Six, if I did go down permanently and you had to run the radio station. His eyes got so big, and you know how he does that oh shit face. And he had that nervous laugh going on. He was like, no.
You would just be fucked.
Oh, there's 1 million plus packed into Times Square right now, live. It's happening now. So
they're saying 2 million are supposed to be there.
I'm sorry. Every year it grows and grows and grows, but you can't get but so many people in that area. I don't care what anybody says.
I know. You know what's funny? They were going to use drones this year to help with keeping everyone safe and stuff. They're not using the drones because it's raining.
That's bullshit.
It's raining, so they're not using the drones. I'm like, wow. Well then.
Why do we have
a well thought out plan?
What does the Air Force guys do when it's raining and we need to send a drone over to fucking Czechoslovakia or something?
Ooh, I know this answer. We just hide. We don't like to go out in the rain.
I just sit in my virtual reality chair and I get on screen and I fly up bitch around. That's what I do. All in the comfort of my own home, yeah.
The fuck was that?
It was some Australian Air Force guy.
I couldn't decide if that was Australian or if something just hit your balls.
Kind of sick here. Kind of got this shit coming out of my nose, and I'm trying to keep it up there. So.
Oh, I know. I've been sick since the middle of November.
Yep, that's me. I had my gallbladder taken out at the beginning of November, and I'm still sick. As soon as I healed up from that, I started getting a head cold. And then it turned into a sore throat, and now it's my sinuses. So
that was fun.
Oh, we lost Google. We lost Google.
Oh no!
Bye bye.
Google fell down. Google no get up.
Google go bye bye.
Hey, have you guys seen that video clip of Grover saying "fuck"?
No.
Yes.
Okay, I've got to find this. Does he say fuck or not? Yes or no?
I say yes.
Yeah.
That I'm in the same boat as Joaqiun. Let me see if I can pull it up so everybody can hear it. But you guys won't be able to see the captions that's listening to us here on the show and in the podcast when that comes out. So you guys will be the judge as to whether or not Grover from Sesame Street actually says the fuck word. I'm not going to tell you when. The fuck word. Yeah. Well, they say the F-bomb. They say F-bomb, so I'm going to say the fuck word. So you guys let us know if he says it. So here we go.
Move the camera! Yes! Yes, that's a fucking excellent idea! Move the camera! Yes! Yes, that's a fucking excellent idea!
So I want to know.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
Yeah.
I thought it said fuck. Fucking but.
It sounds like he says that's a fucking, but if you slow your brain down and think about it, that sounds like an excellent idea.
Yeah, he says fucking. There's an F at the beginning. You don't just go fexcellent. No, he didn't say fexcellent.
If he did, he needs to go back to Sesame Street. They got all them letters and shit, and he don't know that?
Right?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he said fuck it.
I think he did. But, hey, you guys be the judge. You know, it's not for us to judge. Even though we just sort of kind of did.
I was going to say, what were we just doing then?
So, who's off on New Year's Day? Does anybody know? Any of you guys? Anybody you know?
Nevermore's off.
I'm always off in the head, but I'm actually off from work.
What about you, Oink?
I'm sort of off. I go in at midnight. I mean, I have to be there at midnight, so I have to leave the house about 10:30.
On New Year's night, not New Year's Eve night.
No, well, yeah. It'd be actually tomorrow.
So you're off on New Year's?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, I'm off on New Year's. Yes, I'm off on New Year's, but since I have to be there at midnight to start my shift, I actually have to leave the house here at 10:30 on New Year's Day.
Yeah, but you're not working on New Year's Day.
No,
that's the whole fucking point. I don't care if you're in transit or not.
No, I do not work.
He didn't ask if you were in transit. He said, do you fucking work? Jesus.
Well, I don't even work when I work, so, you know. It is
English, motherfucker. Do you comprehend it?
Just because I'm sitting on the toilet taking a shit at 11:59, unless there's shit coming out of my ass at 12 midnight, I didn't take a shit at 12 midnight.
Well, that was a gnarly comparison there.
But if you do, and it transfers over to 12 o'clock, it's the same shit different year, or same, New Year.
Oh, you fucked that all up.
I did. I fucked it up.
Dude.
All right, I'm going
same shit, new day.
No, when you started the whole story with Grover, I thought you were going to say, have y'all seen Bird Box? And I was fixing to come through this damn microphone and slap the shit out of you.
I've not even.
Sick of them damn memes.
I haven't seen it.
When you started the whole, have you heard? And I'm like, oh God, if you ask about Bird Box, I swear to God.
Well, I have a Bird Box.
I'm to kill you.
I have a Bird Box somewhere.
Is it full of KFC?
Probably.
It's a Popeye's emotional support chicken.
Oh, Jesus.
That was the funniest shit. So many people were pissed about it, and I'm like, that's actually funny.
They probably called it racist, I guarantee it.
That is so racist.
Have you guys seen the A Clockwork Orange where all the droogs are walking across the river and it's KFC, the Colonel, in the middle of them as Alex?
It's been a little while, but yeah. I think I've seen that.
That meme. Have you seen that meme?
No, I haven't seen the meme. I've seen A Clockwork Orange.
Okay. It's got Colonel in the middle where they're walking up the river as Alex. It's fucking... Okay. It's great.
What, are they going out for a little of the ultra chicken?
Right? The ultra violence.
A little of the ultra violence.
I love that movie. That movie is great. That's what anybody says. I don't know what we're talking about, you guys. Sorry, we're just...
My brain hurts.
Everybody's probably like, this show sucks. Yeah, we know. It's a pop-up New Year's Eve day, night show.
Hey, I got something. That you need to get a hold of David Libby and float this idea. I have this great...
wait. Joaqiun, he's listening right now, so you can tell him.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Hey, David, check this out. So I have this great thing. It's these two giant metal forks with 4 prongs each, and they're designed to lift roasts and things, out of a pot or off of the grill or stuff without burning your hands, right? They're called meat lifters. That would be a great fucking name for a metal band. Meat Lifter. I love that.
What have you had to drink?
Yes.
I'm not sure where we're going with this, but okay.
That was kind of random, out of nowhere.
I'm just saying it'd be a great name for a metal band, Meat Lifter.
All I can think of is a porno now, Meat Lifters. Like that's
Maybe it's the band that does the soundtrack for the porno.
Wow. Anyway. Google's supposed to be on her way back. She's using DV6's computer.
Google, come save us.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I got you, Google.
What?
The camera.
Oh, I knew too. That's why I covered it.
Yeah, I seen this big red blotch, and I was like, oh, she's covering the camera.
Oh my God. It's so funny because I'm on, so I was just thinking, that like I checked to see how much power was left on Six's laptop because I had a feeling it might die, and it was at half when I looked, and 2 seconds later it just shut down.
Yeah, his battery is dead. It's completely dead where he keeps it plugged in all the time, and he doesn't let it do its thing. He doesn't let the battery regulate and go down to a certain percentage and then plug it up later on or anything.
No, like, I was so mad.
Even I do that. I'll sit here and I'll unplug my laptop and let it get down to like 20, 15% somewhere in there.
Yeah, no, he doesn't do that. And I keep yelling at him for it too. I'm like, you cannot have your laptop plugged in all the time. Sure, I can.
It's just like people and their smartphones and tablets. Let's leave it on 24/7 because that's what we've done with flip phones. You can't do that. You can't. It's a little computer. You cannot do that. It's not a desktop computer where you can run it 24/7. It's not meant for that. You guys remember in school when they started the please turn all power off, lights included, and they had that little orange sticker on the flip switch as you walked out the door that told you to turn everything off to save energy? Or is that just North Carolina?
I don't know.
Are we talking like high school? Because that was a long time ago.
I just remember.
I filled an entire room. I don't frickin' remember.
I just remember having to walk out and the teacher always bitching at us if we didn't flip the switch and read the orange sticker out loud. I don't remember what grade. It was somewhere in a grade in school when it was mandatory.
Oh, so it could have been kindergarten, because that was even longer ago.
Nah, I don't think it was kindergarten, because I couldn't reach the fucking light switch then.
Jesus.
Those fucking light switches were high.
I went to school in Alaska. I remember earthquake drills.
I remember when tornado drills were get out in the middle of the hall and cover your head, because that's going to save your life. Just like, a nuclear attack, you're going to get under your desk and not die from the flash.
No,
right,
earthquake drills were get under your desk or get in a doorway, because those are the places that are possibly more structurally sound than anywhere else.
We actually had I think it was a girl when I was in elementary school. She had lived in Tornado Valley for years, basically since she was born, and they had a protocol where you would get in places like a closet or whatever in a schoolhouse, and we were having our tornado drill one day, and we can't find her. The teachers are freaking out, and then we're all going back into the classroom because they're pushing us in there, and out she walks out of the backpack closet, just happy as you'd ever seen. She got in so much trouble because she didn't know. She had no fucking clue. She thought we got in the closet, but yeah, we do things differently.
School, I don't remember if it's been a couple of years or longer. They had lined them all up in the hallway, and then unfortunately, the walls on each side had collapsed, and these kids were covered in bricks. So they finally determined that lining up in a hallway was kind of stupid. Kind of leaves you wide open for shit to fall on you. So they started building concrete reinforced closets in each schoolroom for the kids to get into because, like, that they say the bathroom's the safest place to be. They say that's the stupidest thing unless your bathroom's in the middle of the house.
Yeah.
Your bathroom's like on the back end of the house. You're just going to be ripped out with the bathtub.
Right.
So
yeah, right.
People, or they say get under bridges or in tunnels, and they say that's the dumbest thing because the airflow actually sucks you out.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's
Me, I'm just going to get out there and flip at the bird and hope for the best.
pull my pants down around my ankles, chuck that bottle up in there, and say "fuck you."
I mean, if it's your time to go, you're going no matter what you do. So you might as well just roll with it.
Spooky Cat said in Okinawa we did earthquake drills under desks. Oddly, the tidal wave drill was the same thing. ... Question mark?
You can use the desk as a flotation device.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe the desks float.
Doesn't help if you're underneath them.
That's how they weeded out the weaker kind. If you got to the top of the desk, when the water flowed in, you were safe.
Jesus Christ.
It's like the floor is lava game, except with water. And you can't swim. Oh, they were metal and pressboard. Nice. That's going to save your fucking life.
They were surfboards.
That's going to be a Jack and
Rose.
Rose.
And right the wave.
I can see that being a Jack and Rose fucking error right there. Fucking a little kid and his girlfriend hanging on to a desk, and it's like, I'm sorry, Jack. I can't hold on to you any longer. Kid's fucking gasping for air. I can't swim.
Move over, bitch, and make room. I never understood why two people couldn't fit on a damn door.
Well, they came up with this awesome, scientifically, mathematically, supposedly correct reason as to why his weight wouldn't hold on there with her and some other I don't believe it, but whatever. They're like, it would tip to one side, and then if they went to the other side, it would tip to the other. Well, just fucking get on either side so it's not going to fucking tip. How about that? Yeah?
How about you just balance your weight? Like, if she's tipping, then throw your leg over there or something, dumbass. No, let him drown.
If I'm in the middle of that fucking ocean and your ass is going down, bye-bye. My ass can't swim anyway, so I'm going to be the first one to stay on that damn bitch.
I'll help you off of it.
You can try. It'll be a fight to the death in the water.
Yeah, but she's got an advantage. She can kick you.
I can kick too.
You can't kick her.
Yes, I can. And I actually have a more advantage for the fact that I can't stand up. So, lower center of gravity, all that good shit, you know.
I don't know. I think she'd win.
I don't know about that. Oh, me.
I would win because I'm a girl.
Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
Well, you know, that's how some women think. I'm just trying to help that along.
Yeah, if you didn't jump in the water and drown, you'd be sexist anyway, bro. I mean, what the hell? You're supposed to drown for her.
Wait a minute, that's fucking sexist.
It only works
one could drown for the other.
It only
Bitch, get off the board.
It only works one way in this world anymore. You know that.
That's sexist.
Here's exactly how it works. We want equal pay. Okay, so me and my partner come in. We're making the same thing because we have the same amount of experience. If he comes in with more experience and makes more money, that's sexist. If I come in and I'm more experienced and I make more money, that's women power.
Yeah, right?
That's how this shit works. I mean, apparently if you tell the truth these days, you're a bully. So the world's all backwards to me. I just kind of want to pull an ostrich and put my head in the sand and say, fuck it.
Oh my God.
I've yet to figure out the idiocy of people. I mean, there's not much to figure out, but yeah, like you said, it's, women want the same pay, but nobody thinks about the fact that men keep working even when a woman has a baby and decides to take 2 years fucking off.
Okay, well, I'm going to blow the horn on this really quick. I just seen the best meme ever. Damn. This year went by so fast I didn't get a chance to lose weight.
I knew there was some shit I forgot to do.
That's so fucking great. That's great.
That's common gold right there. I don't care who you are. That's funny.
Well, I've got the TV on, and I just happened to look up and it was on the news. And apparently someone found a nail in a burrito at Chipotle.
Is that your local Chipotle or?
No, it didn't. Well, because TV is muted, I didn't get to hear where it's from.
Well, maybe the employee making the burrito just thought the customer was low on iron.
That, or they just wanted to nail them. I mean, they might have looked good. You never know. Hey, you know what?
Well, it was a metal nail that the guy found.
Yeah, but what kind of burrito was it?
Yeah, what if he ordered a nail burrito?
I was leaning more towards, if it was like, beef or chicken, then maybe he just wanted to nail the customer with his meat shaft.
Jesus Christ.
I guess it's happened.
That didn't even make sense.
Sure. Think about it. A meat burrito is just a long shaft of meat, right?
He's kind of right. He's kind of right.
The nail was found in the Saugus, Massachusetts Chipotle.
That's what I do when I don't know what to say.
I did hear
I'm
the
honestly,
radio on the way home. Oh, you're going to just keep talking too? Okay, you go.
I'm just trying to figure out why this is newsworthy on New Year's Eve.
I don't know. But it came out today.
Well, I'll tell you what's newsworthy is I've got to pee really bad.
That means we have to take a break.
Yeah, I'm going to take a break because I got to pee really bad, and I don't want you guys sitting here going do 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 with a little bit of.
We were going to make waterfall noises for you,
right? Well,
right, so Bo, I'll throw this story in Stupid News for Saturday because anyone who's not listening right now can get the full story on Saturday. So there's your sneak peek.
So that'll be our New Year's Eve 2018 backstory. Okay, gotcha. Well,
exactly.
I'm going to go piss into a hospital urinal. You guys are going to listen to a break, and when we come back, we'll try to stay on until the ball drops or something like that, because apparently none of us have hit puberty yet. But you're listening to Barracks Party right here on dbradio.net.
Let's get it on.
We've got some fun bread made for you. The music. Let's go.
You're listening to WDVR on dbradio.net. By veterans, for veterans.
Simply made for you.
Radio. We don't break the laws. We just make up our own. DV Radio.
And we're back to Barracks Party, New Year's Eve night, December 31st, 2018.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You're listening to dbradio.net, WDVR on Butterwood. We got Google, Oink, Joaqiun, Juatai, also known as PTSDog, and Nevermore. So, yeah, the ball drops in like 19 minutes, according to my clock.
Woohoo! Yay!
The first ball of the United States time zones. How's that, Oink? How's that?
There you go.
I was just watching. I really wasn't watching. I just looked up and seen it. They had, what's her name? Kelly Pickler, whatever the fuck that country singer's name is, that won fucking American Idol. Anyway, they had her name, or that chick. Kelly Clarkson. What the fuck out of her? Kelly. Anyway. Yeah, they were all there. Anyway, they have her singing up on stage, and they showed the crowd, and they're jumping up and down, clapping, singing along, and they showed the backheads of the crowd, and everybody's just standing static. Then they turn to another shot, and it's like not even a split second, and the girl's like clapping above her head and all, and I'm like, I don't think this is actual footage from the live fucking like, because it didn't sync well together at all, for one, and two, no one in the crowd was really hyped up about it. It was just like, yeah, let's do the white man side to side dance. That's the kind of thing they were doing. And when they would show close ups of the crowd's front, like their faces, they were like, yeah, wow! And I'm like, no. They got that off of stock footage. That's where they got that from. Like,
so you're saying it was fake news?
It was huge fake news. Okay.
Is that on CNN?
No, actually, it's on the NBC.
Creative editing.
I remember when they would do the ding ding dong.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yep. That's the national broadcasting. Anyway, so I don't know what to talk about for the next 16, 17 minutes.
That makes two of us.
Well, we got 3 more of that.
About Oink's balls in the chat.
I seriously thought you said Boink, like Boink the clown. I was like,
DV Oink, DV Oink's balls and their location currently.
I really don't want to know about Oink's balls. I mean, he's already fallen asleep on us once, so.
It's because you weren't, playing with them.
Well, he's in Alaska. I'm in North Carolina. I don't have a pole that reaches that far, like Marquis. So,
I was gonna say, we know that his balls are probably somewhere in Alaska.
Yep, that's already covered in chat. They're in the wife's purse upstairs somewhere.
And the wife's purse somewhere upstairs.
They've been up there for 24 years. They're not going anywhere.
Oh my God.
At least you know where to find him.
True. Not dipping them in a nice, frosty toilet water.
Does she have the silicone ones for you?
No, she wasn't that nice yet. Maybe for the 25th anniversary.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
It's too good. They're doing that stupid dance the backpack boy does, where he does his hands up front and back and shit. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's
called
called
what?
the floss.
Yeah, that's what my mom said there, Giggle, right at the same fucking time. What the
See, I know what I'm talking about.
What happened to the sprinkler or the walking man or pulling the lawnmower? I mean, come on. Fucking the electric slide, for shit's sake. Come on. The fucking floss. It looks like you're fucking flossing your fucking vagina is what it looks like. Oh my God. That's what it looks like. It looks like you've got something stuck up your ass, so you're using the towel to try and get it out. Who misses Dick Clark host?
And all you hear is vagina.
Right. Who misses watching Dick Clark host the New Year's Eve celebrations?
Who doesn't? I
Right.
mean, I can't stand to watch any of them now because you got these late night hosts that are doing the shows, and it's horrible to watch.
And
I only watch it for the music.
He was Go ahead.
And then a lot of times I actually pause it so I can just fast forward through anything that I don't want to see.
Right. Well, Dick Clark was a natural. He was a natural host. He didn't do any gimmicks when he hosted or anything. Of course, he done lines and stuff. But aside from that, he had that hosting personality. He could carry a show no matter what. I've actually seen some shit go wrong during live sets, and it was like it never happened. It was like it was planned,
Right.
So.
Okay, if y'all hear snoring, that is not me. Skeeter is out cold and snoring. I'm not pulling an oink.
That's what I should have blamed it on. The damn dog. Where's he at when you need him?
Man.
You missed out there, man.
I know.
We got 2 snorers in the house. Skeeter snores, but so does the puppy. Oh my God, Freya snores. It's like a damn freight train.
That's funny.
That is so awesome, you guys.
You know what I miss about Dick Clark, though?
What's that?
His hair.
He had
Lego hair for like 50 years.
He had the best. Yeah, he did. He
Never fucking changed, ever. I think it was like it was like Lego hair. It was a plastic mold, and he just snapped it on his head.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't fucking doubt it. What was your secret, Mr. Dick Clark?
Lego hair.
Lego hair.
Now we got a president with a dead cat on his head.
Dudes, did y'all know he wrote a book that says what not to say during a natural disaster? Something about a boat?
Who did?
Oh my God. Trump. I found it at Walmart. That was 5 minutes of my life I can never get back because, no offense, but that was probably the dumbest book I've ever read.
What's the title of it again?
Something about a fucking boat. I have to look it up. Hold on.
We're waiting. We're holding. We're holding. Hold!
Oh, please.
I'm slipping.
Please hold, please.
Speaking of Bird Box there, Nevermore, I just got a news article that says, what's the headline again? Oh, well, Bird Box, why the internet is freaking out about Netflix's new horror movie. It doesn't even look like a horror movie.
It's the happening with blindfolds.
Yeah, that's what I've taken from the few
and I'm just like Nevermore. I don't even want to see the damn thing because of all the stupid ass memes I keep seeing on Facebook. I refuse to sit there and watch something that annoys the shit out of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks.
It caused that stupid purple pigeon thing to make a comeback. People are like throwing the Bird Box meme and that thing, and I'm like, the trash pigeon is back. Fuck y'all. I'm not watching this just out of principle now.
That's too funny.
I think the book is titled "Whose Boat Is This?" by the way.
Well, the funny thing is part of this article says, where's it at? Whether it's a Shyamalan-worthy third act plot twist or a set of very specific rules about how the supernatural threat in question, a la fa. And I'm like, really? You're comparing M. Night Shyamalan to this piece of shit? I mean, he's got some piece of shit movies, but you're comparing that to Bird Box, really?
So, Nevermore, the book you're talking about, it's Stephen Colbert's staff that wrote the book.
Yeah, but when they advertise it at the store, it doesn't show that. It literally says accidentally written by Donald Trump.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
how it's titled. And I read that and I was like, that has got to be the stupidest book I've ever seen. It didn't have barcodes on it or nothing. I don't know if somebody just dropped it there, but I actually took the time to read it and it didn't even make sense. And it's supposed to be what not to say during a natural disaster, but it didn't make any sense. It was just, there was a boat with like legs sticking out wearing fishnet stockings and high heel. I don't know.
Well, it's Colbert and
on here it says, whose boat is this boat? Comments that don't help in the aftermath of a hurricane. That's the full title of the book. Is a children's picture book made of quotations from President Donald Trump in the wake of Hurricane Florence.
Oh, nice. So you're making fun of the president, and at the same time, you're calling it a children's book. And people probably believed it was a children's book, and nobody said one thing about it on the media, about how disrespectful to the kids that is. Okay.
Right, and it says, although a children's book, writers say the book is an excellent empathy teaching tool for readers of all ages.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't know how it's a tool for anything other than...
It's a parody. That's why it doesn't make sense.
Well, they don't... When in the book I saw had nothing about it being written by somebody else. It literally says accidentally written by Donald Trump. Nowhere in it anywhere, and I don't know if they removed it or what, did it say it was written by somebody else. I was like, surely Trump did not. Just, I don't know.
Right.
I was looking at it, and it's just, you read it, and it's like, I don't know how this teaches you about empathy, because it's literally a boat with pantyhose, with legs sticking out, and high heels, and how is that a children's book again?
Yeah, right? It says in the overview of the book, the staff described an instance in which the president visited New Bern, North Carolina, and when a boat washed ashore, he, meaning Trump, said, "At least you got a nice boat out of the deal," to hurricane victims. I think it's kind of funny. The staff says he also told the victims to have a good time.
That's too funny.
They continued to say, the only way his comments would be appropriate is in the context of a children's book.
No comment.
I know, right?
Jesus Christ. People in their fucking...
Oh my gosh, you offended me. I literally picked it up, read it, sat it back down, and went, somebody's playing a joke on me.
They are.
I wonder if they'll let me do like a preview read on Amazon.
There's a video that they turned it into a cartoon and on YouTube, so you might be able to actually get the story out of it to read.
Well, if you're listening live, we're a few seconds ahead of you guys, so it's about 7 minutes and some odd seconds. Yeah, the damn thing was moving way too fast because it was glitching out on me when I clicked on it. But yeah, it's like just over 7 minutes before the ball actually drops, which probably means it's closer to 8 seconds for you guys listening. So we're going to be ahead of you when the ball drops, and I'm not going back in time. So fuck you all. Let's say how it is. Yeah, I think there's like a 5 to 6 second delay. I can't remember. Not that I control the fucking delay, because if I could, I'd have it like 5 minutes so I could take out DB6's fuck ups all the fucking time. Not that he's
so
that bad anymore.
What you're saying is we need to start counting 5 seconds before we actually need to start counting.
I'm not doing that. This is not going to be a repeat of last year. We done that last year, and everybody was like, "Yeah." Done it the year before. We done it the year before. We done it the year before on time, and everybody was like, "Yeah, woo!" Done it last year before, and everybody's like, "Yeah, the ball dropped. Yeah, it really didn't drop, but it dropped because we have to be ahead of you guys." Yeah. So yeah.
All right. Well, the dog disappeared on me.
Uh-oh.
I know. I was like, it's awfully quiet. I guess I'll go find him. I have 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Move. So yeah, we're just winding down time, waiting on it, waiting for it to get here.
Usually every hour on the hour from now until, midnight here, sometimes 1 o'clock, we'll have fireworks shooting off.
Right. Yeah.
He's laying on his bed in Six's office.
What?
He's laying on his bed in Six's office.
I've got you. I've got you. I got you there. I understand what you're saying. Got you now. I've got my earmuffs on. I can hear you.
I could do like they're doing on NBC and just go to break, come back, go to break, come back, go to break, come back. That gets so annoying.
No, please don't. We'll get confused.
It has,
we have a hard time.
It's about every 2.5 minutes they'll go to a 60-second commercial, maybe a minute and a half, and then they come back. They'll talk, they'll bullshit, then they'll go back to commercial. Then it's like, really? Just do one or the other.
That's literally why I no longer watch live TV.
Yeah, I hate watching TV now. It's so annoying.
I cannot fucking stand commercials. I don't even watch anymore.
They have more and more commercials every time I turn on the TV, it seems like. And people complain about our 2 commercials we have in a fucking 2-hour long fucking show, and I'm like, really? Go watch something on TV for 2 hours and tell me how many breaks you get.
Shit, just listen to FM radio. Listen to a commercial radio station.
Oh, yeah.
Keyword commercial.
Yep.
Right?
45 minutes of ads and 15 minutes of the DJ talking or a song.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I have a lot of least favorite commercials there. Witty, whichever way you want me to say that.
I just record everything and then I fast forward through all the commercials.
Well, we don't have that luxury here in North by God, Carolina.
Well, that's not my fault. I'm just telling you.
Betamax machine broke, so.
Yeah. I actually seen one the other day. It was fucking expensive as hell. It's like, there's no way someone in their right mind is going to give that amount for a Betamax. I mean, it looks nice, but still, I would not pay that much.
They're still making Betamaxes?
No, it's from back in the day, yo. They don't make them anymore. I don't think anybody makes them. I'm sure there's someone that specializes in refurbishing them and making them work if they don't work or whatever. But to my knowledge, they don't actually make them.
As far as linear video is concerned, Betamax was the highest quality format until you switched over to actual film. So
yeah, it was. That's why it was such a big deal and huge advancement in technology. Then everybody was like, Laserdisc is the next thing, man.
You remember the big laser discs, man?
Yeah.
The 22-inch ones?
Yeah. I can't remember.
You had to stop in the middle of the movie and flip that fucker?
I can't remember who had one. Their uncle or somebody had the fucking Laserdisc player. And I was like, what is this thing? And they told me. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And just like you said, we had to get up and fucking flip the goddamn disc. And I that pissed me off. I didn't like that. But yeah, those motherfuckers.
Well, they're talking about how it's such great video quality, but we're all watching it on vacuum tubes anyway.
Yeah. You couldn't distinguish quality back then.
Yeah, there was no difference in quality.
Unless you had cable that plugged right into your TV set, you couldn't tell the difference in quality of anything, even a fucking VHS or anything like that. Like, up until DVDs actually came about, you couldn't distinguish quality in something like that. Sound-wise, yes. Footage, no.
Huh.
Hey, it's 11:59 p.m.
Oh my goodness!
Yes, it is. Oh my god, we got 57 seconds. All the lights dimmed in the middle of Times Square, and they're all going apeshit crazy. When everybody says their hoo-haws, I'll play Old Lang Syne, and then we'll come back, we'll say a couple of things, and then we're going to end the fucking show, because that's how we do it here on dbradio.net.
What? We're not staying up until 3 so we can bring in the new year with the West Coasters?
No, we have to stay up until 4 to ring it in with DV Oink.
Me.
And you know what, Oink? I love your brother, but
15.
Thank you.
Right. Well, it's counting down.
7, 6, 5,
4. Who else is counting? 2, 1. Woohoo!
Happy New Year!
There you go. Happy New Year, and we'll play Old Lang Syne. Yay! Oink's high! Shall all acquaintance be forgotten? Ever brought to pie?
Sing it, though.
That was almost perfect. I love that end. That was almost perfect, you guys. It wasn't, but we're just putting it on the record anyway.
Hold on.
Oh, shit. Well, happy 2019 to those of you not trapped in a motherfucking time vortex. As I said in DV Radio chat on dvradio.net/chat. If you guys didn't get to join us, we hate that. If you had to work, we hate that even more. But we do hope you all had a perfect Christmas, an enjoyable holiday, and a brand new New Year's is upon us. And we hope that it's joyous to you all. Do you guys have any last words? Joaqiun, would you like to start?
Happy New Year. Be safe. And here's hoping that 2019 treats you better than 2018 did.
And Nevermore?
Hey, we made it this far, so just keep on going and be safe, fuckers. And don't drink and drive, assholes.
Google?
Well, I mean, we say goodbye to 2018 and 2019 has just arrived, so we got a long road to go.
We got 365 more days of this shit. Oink, what do you have to say to everybody?
Hey, just make sure you look out for each other and get everybody home safe and sound.
Yes, most definitely. For Recoil, DV6 Marquee, all of our early people that work with DV Radio, DV Mods, anybody that supports DV Farm, DV Radio, thank you all so much for a beautiful year. We hope next year, or this year, I should say now, is as beautiful as last year and gets better. But until Saturday, January 5th, bye-bye, Fucksickles.
Happy New Year! DV Radio.
You know, it's funny because I was going through some of the emails and I went to print a couple of them and I knew that Storm was in Six's office. I think I scared the dog because the printer came out of nowhere and he's like, I heard Storm jump up and haul ass out here.